Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds, by birth also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hello, what is going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? Let me know if you guys can hear me, if I'm clear, the whole 9 yards. Of course, as you can see from the setup, it is not the setup that I normally have, which is quite all right. I wanted to come by here while I had some time to do so and share an amazing opportunity. A couple of amazing opportunities with my cousins, okay? I'm not going to be here long because I know that it is late already. Y'all already see the title, whole 9 yards, okay? So I'm not going to be here long, but what I am going to do, and you will see me panning back and forth because I have multiple devices that I am speaking live from. So don't think I'm going crazy, okay? I'm just panning back and forth so that I can engage all of my cousins on whatever platform you are viewing me on at this moment, okay? Um, this is 100% live and in living color, okay? It is 100% live and in living color. I'm going to ask you all to please share this. As you coming in here, share this. I know it's late. Somebody will jump on the live. Some people may catch the replay. But I don't want to allow any of my cousins to miss out on this opportunity, okay? And again, I'm not going to hold you here long at all. I've been sharing with you guys for quite some time all of the crazy stuff that's happening before it even happened, okay? And it's only getting worse from here. I just want to mention this one headline. China want all the smoke, okay? They want a trade war. They want a physical war. They want an economic war. They want an AI war based off of what they said. One of their top military generals just came out the other day and said, look, we want a war, period, point blank. And if y'all want a war, we ready for it, and we willing to die behind it. So we have that going on now that Donald Trump then slapped the tariffs on China for allowing all of that poison to pass, into Mexico through the drug cartels and then come into our country. Also, Russia pounded Ukraine last night, and now Trump is singing another tune when it comes to Russia deploying our men and women, your sons and your daughters. Can't say my sons because my sons is gone. But, they're deploying men and women, American citizens, to go over and prepare themselves for a pretty much baseless war, a never ending war, because money is only backed by war. That's the reason why I'm bringing it up. Money is only backed by war. It is not backed by gold. It is not backed by anything real at all. Money is nothing more than fiat currency. It's something that is printed every day and it's something that is destroyed every day. Yet and still, millions of Americans find themselves struggling to obtain enough of it just to live life on their own terms. The basic necessities. People are trading their time, the most valuable asset that has been given to mankind, for money. I'm here on another mission, okay? Type in the chat, new mission. I want to put y'all up on some game and I want to show y'all some receipts give y'all an opportunity, and then I am going to hop off of this timeline. I am on an assignment in another state, um, and I got to get back to that, but this is too good to pass up because I know that there are quite a few of my cousins that would like to jump in on this opportunity, whether you are here present or you will catch the replay for however long I run it, if I run it. Okay. With that being said, I'm not going to spend my time talking about what they're doing. I just want to bring y'all up to speed why these things are happening, what's going on with our food, the inflation in that area because of these tariffs. And because these tariffs are happening, now you got other nations wanting to go to war. They want to smoke. And China is the top one for the simple fact that they have been hit with the highest tariff out of all other countries, and out of all other, trade markets that the United States does business with. And then now you have Russia and you have tariffs going on there, and that pissed off Vladimir Putin. Okay, already dealing with the whole debacle with Ukraine. Nevertheless, I'm coming by here to tell you, stop trading your time for money. Period. Point blank. It ain't worth anything. It appreciates and depreciates. You should never trade your time for anything of the such. Instead, do this. And that is why I titled this Watch This to Get Rich. I do want to make a public service announcement. I don't mind when you guys come by and you guys check out information. You might learn something today that you didn't learn yesterday, okay? But I'm always coming by to present opportunities. And I'm always looking for those that are action takers. I'm always looking for those that want to change their life, and while they have the ability to do it in minutes and not months, I'm looking for those type of people, okay? So this ain't for everybody. If you know that I'm going to offer opportunity that you don't want to take, maybe you ain't in position, whatever the case may be, then this ain't the life for you. Leave some room for those that it is for, okay? If you are going to sit around, please do your due diligence. Help me evangelize this good old gospel truth, this financial truth, and not only that, help me beat the robot, okay? That's called the algorithm. This robot will not put it in people's feed, and it will not put it on people's timeline unless this is an active broadcast, meaning likes, shares, comments, tags, subscribes, all of that good stuff. Turn on the notification bell. Whatever platform you are viewing me from, please go ahead. Let's take 30 seconds to do that real quick, okay? While you do that, I'm going to do that as well. And then we're going to go ahead and get straight to it. Hello, Sister Brenda. Hello, Sister Bree James. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. 5 more seconds. All right, all right, all right. Instagram fam, I ask you do the same thing, okay? Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Then go ahead, babe. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right. Everything happens for a reason, but you don't know what you don't know. And you'll never have peace if you don't let go of tomorrow. All right, Pop. I'll be out in just a moment, okay? All right, you guys. My bad. Like I said, we in a different setup, and yeah, it's real. All right, y'all. I needed to pull up this so that I can show y'all exactly um, what I needed to show y'all real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. Not gonna be here long. This probably takes the longest part of it all. Is the sharing and gathering my information. All right, with that being said, let me go ahead and share my screen with you beautiful people. AI stay doing dumb stuff. I mean, every day something is changing. All right, so I am going to show y'all this play right here. I need all my cousins. I'm gonna start with this one first, okay? Just so y'all know. Look at all of this happening to American people. We're just gonna start right there real quick. Let me share this, pull this up on the screen. I'll share with you guys over here. There is a whole lot of this going on. Like I just said, you got China and Russia ready to go to war with us. You have Donald Trump literally deploying troops, slapping in with tariffs, the whole 9 yards. But that is not our greatest fear. Um, Neither is, the food shortage that we're having going on, and the one that is to come. The tariffs increase the prices, and there will be a lot of people that cannot be able to buy their basic necessities. This is a third issue, okay? And this is why I'm showing up no matter where I'm at. This is the third issue. Walgreens, FedEx, and Neiman Marcus, among nearly 100 companies planning layoffs just in March. We literally watched a man lay off 1,700 workers. Another one laid off 7,000 workers. Went in on Monday. Hey, look, you guys, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. We're making changes, yada, yada, yada. You're not a part of that change. We need to, sever our relationship here. There isn't no severance package, meaning you got to fend for yourself, find out how you're going to pay your rent because there's no severance payments, none of that. Sorry, you guys, it's been a pleasure. It's that type of situation. On top of all of these people in the federal government losing their job, IRS, 45,000 workers, slower refunds, slower taxes, slower everything, okay? There is a lot of people losing a job, and that is why I'm starting with this article. I just stated money ain't backed up by anything. Stop trading your time for it and being played like Shinobi about money. There is a better way. At the end of the day, if they call you in the office, they don't care. They don't care how it's going to affect your family, how you're going to buy food, buy diapers. They don't care. They really don't. It is capital. Okay? That's all it is. We have to do what's in the best interest of the company. Same personal. We have to do what is in the best interest of the company, of the corporation. So if you see all of these things happening, beloveds, please, I beseech you, take advantage of opportunities that present themselves when they present themselves to you. I'll share this one teachable moment because you guys know anytime I come by here, it's always another teachable moment. It's only going to take me 5 minutes, and then I'm going to show y'all a better way how you can actually get rich while people are losing their job, getting poor, while this nation is, uh, wars and rumors of wars and all of this stuff. Now's the time to get yourself prepared. If you trading your time for money, then take that money and invest it in something that's going to either make you more money or invest it in something that has a real backing behind it, such as real estate. Even artwork is considered real estate. That's why people be buying it. Precious metals, painting, silver, jewelry, diamonds, those are all real assets. Okay. And with the stock market going down, gold and silver then went up, and it keeps going up to pretty soon most people won't be able to even afford it. So that's why this is important. There are a lot of people losing their jobs. I actually told y'all, I started counting down from like May or June of last year. Hey, you guys, in 2025, they say 335 million jobs will be replaced by AI. And when they come into these workers and telling these workers, I'm sorry, we have to restructure our business, that is what they're talking about, restructuring it. It's a lot of my cousins that don't want to have anything to do with AI, and that's cool. You go ahead and miss that gold wave, that gold rush, that you go ahead and miss that because people are making millions doing that. If this is the way the country is going and the president himself is going and taking this nation, then you would be absolutely, I don't know what to call you. I really don't. To not jump ship. Stop trying to put your trust in these brick and mortar jobs that are here today and about to be gone tomorrow. You got Neiman Marcus. Do y'all know what kind of big corporations these are? Walgreens, FedEx, Post Office, Meta, Party City, Dollar General. I mean, you have Denny's restaurants. I went over a list of them with y'all. Car, AutoZones, O'Reilly, all of these big corporations. They're closing down 300 and 400 and 500 businesses. Okay, that's a lot. And that's a lot of people. And unemployment will not be able to handle that amount of people. They say unemployment is far beating what happened during the pandemic. Far beating what happened. Just with all of the layoffs, just with the layoffs by itself, it surpasses what happened in 2020. We all know what happened in 2020, okay? So with that being said, I got a better play, okay? I want to share with you guys real quick. I'm going to show you guys what you could be getting, how you could do it. And if you want to take an opportunity, then by all means necessary, I got you covered, beloved. I'm not playing any games, okay? My daughter's going to have to call back. My bad. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Shouldn't be that far up. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So I want to go with this one first. Chase Bank has announced LLC owners can get approved for up to $150,000 without showing no paperwork, no proof of revenue, no bank statements. No, I've been in business and this is what I have coming in. Do you see the title? Let me turn it around so you can see as well over here on Instagram. Okay. Chase Bank has announced that LLC owners can get approved for up to $150,000 without showing any proof of revenue. Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all got LLCs? Okay, you live different when you're a business, beloved. You live different when you're a business. You now go from becoming a public sector to a private sector. When you are private sector, they will give you all kinds of money. They will give you all kinds of revenue. How and just click off? Hold on. They will give you the whole 9 yards. Okay, get out of here trying to scam somebody. Bye. I just got my LLC, but I'm trying to build it. Wasn't sure if I had to build it first. You do not. You do not. You do not. Zero proof of revenue. Zero. How many of y'all over here? Y'all quiet as a mouse. Because your girl been coming by here telling y'all, look, come over here. Let me show you how to get an LLC. This is what's readily available to you today. And when I say today, I mean today. And guess what? I have these banks' personal contact information. I have favor with these people that are getting people funded, just like you and I, as long as you got your LLC. No documents. Guess how long they've been doing this? For over a year, beloved. For over a year. Okay? Wow, okay, my personal credit isn't great either. Listen, business, LLC. It has nothing to do with your personal credit. You don't even want to put anything in your personal name. No, you no longer a public sector. A public sector is where you got a birth certificate and a social security number. A private sector is where you got an LLC, like a birth certificate, and you got an EIN, like a social security card. Now the game changes for you. Now the game changes for you. Your LLC don't got no background. It ain't ever been in prison. It ain't got no probation. It don't owe no child support. It ain't been on check systems. You understand me? It don't have no fraudulent activity. None of that. It's a separate entity. Separate itself. And you can even name your entity after your name. My entity is Tawana Worlds LLC. My name is Tawana Worlds. I branded myself. Them two separate people. Tawana J. Worlds is the person. Tawana Worlds LLC is the corporation. That makes sense to everybody? Let me know in the chat. Nobody over here said y'all had an LLC. We need to change that. Because right now you can have $150,000, but the reason why you don't is because you keep on passing over opportunities repeatedly. Why? Because you think that everything is a scam. I'm still confused about money. I'm working for it. I'm trading my time for it. So I think money is personal, and I forget money is a resource. It's a tool. It's a note. It's a debt that the Federal Reserve give to you. And what you can do with this money is get in a better position for you, your family, and you can create legacies. You can create generational wealth in a business name. Put that thing in a trust. Put it in a trust. Now the trust own everything. I don't own anything. I control everything, but I own nothing. And that is the name of the game. Why? Because when you came in this world, you didn't have nothing. When you leave it, you ain't gonna have nothing either. But what you're supposed to do is be passing it down. Hello, somebody. And no, this is not school. This is not a educational, live. This is a business meeting. We're talking about business. How to get yourself out of their system, off of their system, create your own system that your kids and your grandchildren can live off when you gone. Period, point blank. So it wouldn't be a good idea to purchase a 7-day credit sweep. Of course. Of course. And let me tell you why. When you have a person and a business, ain't that double? Ain't that double? I can use the 150K for the LLC with Chase, and then I can go get the 75K from Navy on a personal. I can go to Unify and go get 150,000 on a personal, then turn around and say, "Hey, I got a business too. Let me start an account here so I can get more." That's how my husband was able to start his transportation business. Every resource he needed was funded by their money and not his. Hello, somebody. Okay? So I wanted y'all to see Chase Bank, not only Chase Bank, there is a lot of people. If you are online making money, I can send you to two places right now. Don't care what kind of business it is, as long as it is a e-commerce business, meaning it is online, that will give you capital instantly. PayPal will give you capital. Stripe will give you capital. Shopify give you capital. We got all kind. Funbase will. I mean, yeah, Funbase will give you capital. We got all kind of folks that give you capital. I don't play this personal game. I play the business game, okay? Because money is a game. So it's taxes and debt. You gotta know the game to play the game. And then when you play the game, you got to know the game to play the game to win the game. Hello, somebody. Because I said I wasn't going to be here long at all. Let me go on to my next slide. Now, I'm going to just put y'all up on game what I've been doing. This is a serious side hustle. This is a 7-figure side hustle. That's why I said inside of the chat, you can get rich doing this. Just one thing right here. Many things you can do, but this one thing you can do this to get rich. These are called trade lines. Whether a person want to buy a new house, whether the person want to buy a new car, whether that person is you, whether you want to get approved for a new apartment, whether you want to go start a business and you need capital, this is how you boost your personal credit through trade lines. There's only so much I can say out on live in the open, okay? Because Facebook and all their little algorithm, they don't want you equipping and enlightening the people about credit. Why? Because it's a system. It is a system meant to keep you indebted to them. So they make all the money, keep you in debt. You never have the life that you want to live, and they get to have theirs. The devil is a liar. So trade lines, okay? I have helped 5 people become homeowners by adding them to my $15,000 credit card as an authorized user. It instantly gives them 50 to 100 points. So if they not only need the points, but they need that credit history. See, people don't understand trade lines. They be like, "Oh, I don't need 30 to 50 to 100 points. I don't need that." But what they look at is your debt to income ratio, the length of your oldest account. I have trade lines, as you can see on the screen. Let me turn it around for you, okay? You add 3 trade lines, you can go get funding. You add 3 trade lines, you can go buy your house. 2 trade lines. You have the institution that they're coming from and the credit limit, 19,000. Now that's added to your credit report. And the card age is 9 years. So that gives you longevity. You got Discover that's highlighted in gold. It has a 12,200 credit limit. It has been established for 14 years. Okay? We allow these trade lines to stay on our report 30 to 60 days. It gives us that history. It gives us the debt to income ratio. It adds 19,000 to our credit reports, credit consumer reports. I have to make sure I'm not using certain words because I'm reprogramming myself. There is no such thing as a credit bureau. It's a credit agency, right? Bureau is just used to trick you, make you think it's part of the government. We also have to stop saying credit reporting agencies. No, they are consumer reporting agencies. So that's why you see me correcting myself. And it takes time because we have been conditioned to think that, okay, we have to deal with this. We have to let them take advantage of us this way. They are stealing from you and you can sue them. Nevertheless, that is a different time, different subject for a different time. But this is what trade lines are, and this is what trade lines can do for you. I added 3 trade lines, went to the dealership, and got me 5 vehicles in 1 week. See, I can give y'all game, but y'all ain't gonna know how to do it. That's why I be inviting y'all into my mentorships or into my workshops. You can't get in the mentorship. The mentorship is a piece taken, the workshops is a piece taken from either out of my mastermind or from my mentorships and given to you in a weekend setting so you can take that information and run with it. Do not miss an opportunity when it's knocking at your door. I got so many plays for you to go get money, and none of them is illegal. I don't do that at all. Okay? Do not confuse boss moves for fraud moves. I am a legal abiding citizen. Jail was not made for me, and it wasn't made for you either. It was made for lawbreakers, and I'm neither. But when I tell you there's so much you can do, and that's why we want to do these type of things so that we can produce income producing activities. We can take this money that we working for or take this money that they're gonna give us. Well, how I'm gonna pay it back? Peep game. You're gonna pay it back by simply going to invest, whether that's an apartment complex, some real estate, a business, a daycare, a mobile spa, a mobile hair braiding, it don't matter, a business. E-commerce, digital space, it don't matter. Okay? First of all, they give me 20,000. Okay. How much is my payments gonna be every month? That's gonna be $320. So I'm going to multiply 320 times 12. I'm gonna take that off that $20,000 credit limit. I'm gonna pay y'all up for a year. I'm gonna pay y'all up for 1 year. Okay? That way I got a year to kind of just get this together. I'm not in debt trying to pay you back, stressed out. No, and let me tell you about Bank of America. That 150K interest free for 3 years. So 3 years you ain't paying no interest, you ain't paying none of that. You're not being ripped off. Why? Because public and private is totally different entities. Okay? How much for my mentorship? I need it bad. I'm gonna get to it in just a moment. And I promise y'all I ain't gonna hold y'all here long. I'm 38 minutes in the game. But I got some opportunities for y'all, and I want y'all to stay to the end, which will probably be another 20 minutes at the most, okay? I don't want to be here long. It is very late. Um, but this is what trade lines do. Let me also show you what trade lines do. Because now you're not only helping yourself if you want to go buy something, but now you're helping other people. And that's my type of party. If I can't see my money back, I don't want it. I heard a story of a young man went to the health food store. You know, you get them slushies or whatever, smoothies, fruit smoothies. Was in there complaining about a $12 fruit smoothie, something that provides nourishment, nutrients, you know, so many benefits, brain benefits, bone benefits. You complaining about $12, and then later on go to the club and spend $200 on some Moet and all of this stuff. What is that doing to your body? And didn't even make one complaint. You got bottles here, bottles on me, bros. But you complain about a $12 because people are addicted to their labor. Real talk. And they don't know how to separate business from personal. So they take personal, and they shun business. Yeah, I can care less about that. I really don't got time for all of that, okay? But that's the wrong way of thinking. No, Let me use what I'm doing on a personal side to put me in a better position over here as a private corporation where I can literally give something, leave something to my children. Okay, so you seen um, what trade lines can do by adding them. I also want to show you what it can do for your bank account. Okay, y'all see that on the screen? I'm gonna turn it around so y'all can see. Cause seeing is believing. Y'all see that? That's what just selling these trade lines can put in your bank account. Long gone are the days where you have to work 6 months to have something like this, where you can clearly have this in a day. You see how it's elevated on this day, and then it's kind of picking up over here. You do not have to work yourself hard, beloved. Thursday was a beautiful $17,000 day. Okay. And Saturday was looking real well too. People need help. They need to get out of financial poverty in real life. And guess what? I didn't have to leave my home. I didn't have to do any of that. I did not have to do any of that. I put it out there that this is what I got, and the people like, yeah, let me snatch that up. I need that. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay. That's it. People are winning out here with these trade lines. Let me show y'all a couple of other examples because I'm gonna give y'all an opportunity to get in on this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, let's start here. I'll show you guys. You can sell this. I'm gonna tell you right now, because this has a 55,000 credit limit with a 10% utilization. This is the perfect credit card to have on your report. This is what you can walk into the bank and they report. You see how I say closing date March 14th? That's 7 days from now. In 7 days, you can have 100 points with this high credit limit and this very minimum utilization. It's been open since 2018. That's 7 years. Okay. The credit on this is an 850 credit score. Come on, y'all. Don't play games. You can go back and sell these and say, look, for this one right here, 700. If I'm going to add 100 points and this type of profile, 700. You can say 350 for 3 people. 350 for 3 people is $950. Because you can put, you see how I say 3 slots available. So you can do bare minimum 350. I have a $55,000 trade line. I have 3 slots available. It's $350. Okay, it closes on the 14th. It will be reported on the 15th. You'll see it show up on your report. And I only got space for 3. That's a $950 type of day. Now you get to see. It ain't hard to do 17K. You can sell it for whatever you want to. For 55,000, your girl over here gonna say a man. I'm gonna say $1,000 because what I'm getting ready to do to your credit report and how it's going to change your life. You can get that trade line reported, and then the bank see that somebody that lent you 55,000. It would be no hassle whatsoever to get 100K because somebody else didn't lend you 55K. This is a car you didn't have to go build up. You didn't have to have open. You didn't have to keep the utilization. No, you're added as a authorized user, which means the information from the credit card now becomes my information. It is worth more than 1,000. Let me show y'all this next one. Okay, we sell these like hotcakes. So I want you to see it ain't hard to make 17,000. It may seem hard or wow, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. Here go another Bank of America trade line, 15K. 1% utilization. They barely use this card, or they use it and pay it back down to keep it under 1%. It's also been open since 2018. Report to all three credit bureaus. Some only report to TransUnion because some banks only pull from TransUnion. Some banks only pull from Equifax only. Some lenders only pull from Experian only. Some apartment complex only pull from TransUnion. But this one reports to all three. 15K credit limit, 1% utilization, and it closes Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, it's already added to your credit. Your credit is looking real good. Okay, let me check over here on my other cousins. Now we becoming a bank over here. Anybody want to join me in becoming a bank? We created our own ecosystems. Why would I ever go work for Uncle Sam? No shade to anybody. I'm making more than the people that's working for Uncle Sam in the office that's trying to hire me. Real talk. I pay me what I want to pay me. You don't give me minimum wage because I'm not a minimum person. I have maximum value. That's a disrespect to pay me minimum wage. If you doing $100 an hour, I'm doing $100 an hour. There ain't no difference between us. You just know what I didn't know. So once I learn what you know, then I can do what you do. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Chase Prime trade line, 17,000, 0% utilization. This one's been open for 3 years, excuse me, with an 830 FICO score. It closed today. This is something I can just, hey, look, today this one is closing. I got 10 spots to put you on this trade line as an authorized user, and I'm selling it for 250. Somebody tell me what 250 times 10 is, just off of this one trade line. Y'all let me know. Keep it moving. Okay, here go another Chase Prime trade line, 24,000 credit limit. It's been open since 2023, which is 2 years. They got an 830 FICO score. Man, you can sell these all day, multiple times. It is not hard to get to 17K when you got the right tools. When you ain't got the right tools, it might be a little struggle. That's 11,400 credit line, 0% utilization. Been open for 4 years. Also got an 830 FICO score. Okay. 35,000 credit limit, 13% utilization. 9 years, 11 months it's been open. Freedom Chase, 12,000. When it says closing day today, that means that your information need to be added as an authorized user, and then a day or two after the closing date, it updates and reports on your report. This has 6 years, 10 months of aging. Okay. That's how you get to that big bag real fast. Because we don't have time to be working no 9 to 5s and making no slave wages, beloveds. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on to the break of dawn with that. You can get rich off of doing this. I guarantee you, hit 7 figures doing this for a whole entire year. And then what I love about it is it stay on for like 45 to 60 days. And then them trade lines is back up for sale. This is a forever business, okay? Skills pay you forever. Information fades away. It's updated. You might lose it, but not a skill. A skill will pay you forever. And this is one skill. I got the plug on these trade lines. I have the plug on these trade lines where you can actually get in with me and run it up. Period. Point blank. I am not finna get caught with my pants down. Y'all talking about going to war? You talking about a food shortage? I got kids. I cannot let there be a food shortage, and the reason why we suffer is because I can't afford it. The devil is a lie. What my kids gonna eat? What is my children gonna eat? No, that is costly. I will do whatever it takes, and I mean whatever it takes. That is my job, to make sure that my kids are straight and that they are taken care of. That's my job. God entrusted them to me. Let me show y'all this last one because I didn't show y'all this. That's why I told y'all when I sat down, if you ain't ready and you just watching, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. This how the trade lines come. You get the plug, okay? You can buy the trade lines for $50, real talk, and turn around and sell it for 1,000. You get the plug wholesale. That's a 25,000, 3,000, 20,000, 20,000, 22,000. Okay, how long they been in play, and what's their closing dates. So now you have a schedule. You know exactly what I'm finna sell. Make me some content. I don't even gotta show my face. I just post me a status. Hey, I got trade lines that'll boost your credit score 50 to 100 points by being added as an authorized user, and I only got 3 spots available. Okay, so here's the first thing that I'm going to offer you, and my time is running out. I will tell you guys, in order to take advantage of any of these opportunities, you have to be on live with me. That's why I say don't go nowhere. I will not sell the trade lines offline, and if I do sell them offline, um, yeah, I'm gonna sell the trades offline, but I will not offer you an opportunity to become a part and have access to this plug. This plug will change your life for the rest of your life. It's never really about what you know, even though that is a benefactor, even though that is important, what you know. But it's who you know. It's who you know and what you have access to that will change your life. I know about credit, but I never in my life thought about selling trade lines. People in my first group before I came and gave all this information that I'm giving to y'all publicly, I had a private group, right? Just 12 of us. That's all I needed. And I all allowed several of them to be added to my personal credit card so that they can buy homes. It's a group of people that God put together here so that we can create spaces and places for God's people when the time was necessary. We moved from California, from Virginia, from Tennessee to Georgia, all to Texas so we can build. So I gave them this information. It wasn't a thing. Okay. I added them to my trade lines. Now I sell them. So with that being said, I had this very first opportunity. Okay. And I don't have it for everybody. It's only for a couple of people, a couple of more people. One thing about it, when you put too many people on it, it just go crazy. And then people come in and mess it up, don't even follow protocol, mess it up, and then the whole thing is messed up. So I will allow 3 to 4 of you guys to actually be a part of having access to the plug and selling these trade lines. You don't just have to sell them. I want you to add them to your credit. If you win a 500 and you add 3, because I don't recommend you adding no more than 3. You got 20,000, a 55,000, and then you got like a 19,000 added to your own personal credit. You automatically go into an 800. And you got the debt to income ratio. I would tell you to run and not walk and go get you some funding. I would also tell you to run and not walk and go get you some commercial real estate, whether it's a home, a single family home, a multi-family apartment complex for you and your family, whether it's some land for you to build on, go get you some gold, go get you some silver. I will tell you that. Okay. That's what I highly recommend when you do with this money. How long does it take for the trade lines to be added? So if it closes today, it will be added tomorrow. Okay, you will see it like within 2 or 3 days. If it says it closes on the 14th, that's 7 days from now. So you would see it like on the 15th or the 16th added to your credit consumer report. You would definitely get notified. Yeah. So if it closes tomorrow, then Monday you would see the results. This is the fastest way to boost your score. This is the fastest way to go get money. I don't share. I'll be telling y'all to get in my masterminds because this is where I share this type of information. Now, what I'm doing is pulling information from my masterminds to give you guys the opportunity. Don't sleep on it. I have 3 to 4 spots. Okay. I'm only charging $497 to get in and get the plug. The reason why I said I'm only charging $497 because I just showed y'all a trade line that you can sell for 1,000. If you didn't want to sell it for 1,000, if you did not, and you just said, "Hey, I'm gonna put 3 spots on it," it tell you on that thing 5 to 6 spots. So if I get that one, I got 5 to 6 times to add people to that trade line. If I just charge $250 times 5, do the math. 250, 500, 1,000, 1,250, 1,250, and you didn't even pay that at all to get access to this plug. And then tomorrow you can do same thing, rinse, wash, and repeat. This is a 7-day side hustle. Okay, anybody want it? I only got 3 to 4 spots that I will allow. I'm not allowing everybody to get in on the trade line plug. Now you can buy them from me. I have many trade lines. I'm not gonna put no cap on that. But you can buy the trade lines for me. But this is an opportunity for you to take care of you and be able to take care of others. And the name of the game is to make impact while making income. So I'm gonna say that one more time, then I'm moving on. Okay? If you're not here, that's on you. If you don't want it, that's on you. But I'm showing you receipts of what you can do. I'm no different than you. I just absolutely type and say, hey, this is what I have. What does the mentorship all include? So the mentorship comes with me sitting down, holding your hand, walking you through how to go make you several bags over and over and over and over again. It comes with me showing you exactly what systems to use, how to set it up, how to get yourself some funding. That is the name of my business. I want you to have funding. I want you to make your money back. Okay? If you ain't making your money back, that gets me riled up. Because anything that I invest in, I never count anything as a consumption. I'm not a consumer. I am an investor. Two totally different people. I need to see my money back. And everything after that is profit. I need to have something. Y'all coming with more lockdowns, more sicknesses, more viruses. Lock this country down again. And don't think that I'm going to be prepared for it. The devil is a liar. I'm going to be prepared. And my family going to eat. I got dirt. I got seed. Listen, my family going to eat. And whatever I don't got, God got it. He is the very one who told me to do what I'm doing. Okay. So with that being said, nobody wants that. Let me take that off the screen. Keep it moving. I'm gonna offer y'all a couple more opportunities, and then we get off. Because I told y'all, I promise y'all that I would not keep you here long. Second, if I showed you how to go get the credit cards and then liquidate them, meaning if they gave you a credit card for 50,000, you would have to swipe that card to spend 50,000. But now I have the whole entire play because I'm not playing games with them. If you want to take 50,000 off of a credit card, oh, I got the juice and the sauce to liquidate them. That's what it's called, liquidating them. If you got 250,000 in business credit, We can get it liquidated and have it in cash into your accounts. It's all about what you know. Okay. So I have a couple of spots. If you want to do that, you can buy it from me and say, hey, liquidate my credit cards. And then I'll turn them around, liquidate them. You're going to be paying me a percentage for doing so. Or you can get in on this mentorship, which is really just a spot where we come and we like, hey, this is what we doing. I'm gonna give you the juice and the sauce, okay? This is how you do it. And then whatever comes next, hey, you have access. People think I'm paying for a program. You paying for proximity. I need to put a seed so I can know what this woman know. Because she's doing it and she's showing receipts that she's doing it. Every time she sit down, she got receipts. For real, for real. So I need to be in her space. If this is what I'm getting on live, I can just imagine what I'm getting in the inner circle, in the inside, in the mentorship. Okay? Does the mentorship include the liquidation and the trade lines? Um, yes, it does for 3 or 4 people. That's why I'm saying it. It's separate, but this is the deal that I'm offering. So now what I do with the liquidation, let me just tell y'all real quick. I got clients say, hey, you got credit cards you want to turn into cash? Simple boast. Yeah, I do. I can liquidate them. You're going to pay me a percentage. Let me tell you, you got $200,000 in credit. That's $20,000 because I charge 10%. You finna get cash. That money finna be in your bank account. We're gonna liquidate them bad boys without, no issues, and have that money show up in your account, not mine. It's yours. And then you do the responsible thing of paying me, or I will sue you in a court of law. It's just how it works, right? But I got the plug to get it liquidated. Tonight, for the 3 or 4 people that will pay in full and be ready, okay? When you liquidate it, you have to pay it back to the banks, bare minimum. So if I got a $200,000 credit limit and I go liquidate and get all my $200,000 off, then my monthly payment to pay them back, my minimum monthly payment will be somewhere in the range of $400, $500 per month. But remember the play that I gave y'all earlier. They give me $200,000. I'm gonna add up that $500 or $600 for 12 months, and I'm gonna give them back their money for 12 months. Give me some leverage, some leg room to make money without having to be worried about paying it back. Okay. And it's interest free, pretty much in a sense. So it ain't accumulating no interest. What you borrow is what you pay back with the bare minimum payment. And then you pay them back a year up. Man, they'll be like, okay, we have a good partnership. Would you like to borrow by the time you make 6 payments? Would you like to borrow? And that's usually how they do it every month. By the time you make 6 payments, they're going to come and increase your limit. I offer you something else. That's just how they work. So you go and say, hey, I would like to pay this up for a year. Of course, they're going to offer you, because what that tells the bank is this person is building a partnership, a relationship. They trust me with their money, and I trust them with our money. And when we trust you, we offer you more valuable stuff. So, with the trade lines and the liquidation that will only be for 3 or 4 people here, this is a side hustle that will pay you 7 figures. I just showed y'all in one day $17,000 just off the trade lines. And right now, so more than ever, income tax season will be what? It started in February all the way to April. I will be running it up. You see 17,000 made in one day. I will be running it up. Let's do that 5 days a week. You do that 5 days a week, you almost had $100,000 below it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You $15,000 shy of 100,000. That's $85,000 if you did that for 12 months consecutively. Okay, so I'm not gonna press the issue. I'm gonna leave it here because what you don't take, somebody will. Just so we clear, and you know it. You don't have to inbox me later on. Hey, is that still available? A missed opportunity is simply a missed opportunity. There's a person that I literally will not work with because I am a straight shooter and I'm very real. If you come to me and say, hey, look, hold this for me or help me out with this, and I extend my hand to you, and then when the time comes, it's like crickets or whatever the case may be. I done literally missed people getting in your position because you wanted me to hold up for you, and then you don't fulfill your end of the bargain. I will not work with you again. You can beg till you blue. I can show y'all people begging, hey, I'm so listen, I know I messed up. I don't care. I'm a stickler on that. If I give you an opportunity, you don't take it, I won't give you another one. What would be the purpose of that? You boo booed on the first opportunity that I handed to you. And people don't think the way that I think. If you giving me an opportunity over here, sis, and I don't have the whole money, I'm finna negotiate something with you. Hey, can I put a down payment just to let you know I'm serious? 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, yeah, I can work with you. I can take the down payment and don't give you full access, but I'll give you partial access or whatever stipulation they want to come up with, because they acknowledge that this is something that I need, it's valuable, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes, except going to rob and do something illegal to get myself in a better position. Okay? So those two for the price of one. It's two businesses. Trade lines, you get rich off of trade lines, and then you get rich liquidating people's credit cards, turning them into cash. Number three, number three. I'm getting ready to have next week a 4-day intensive. I'm gonna show you everything digital. I'm gonna help you set up your website. I'm gonna help you make some money. Okay. By day number 2 of day number 4, you will have a tool in your hand that will make you money on demand. Okay. I'm gonna advertise it here for 197. It will be closed after this weekend. Period, point blank. We start Tuesday, so more than likely it'll be closed by tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow. I will not come back here pressing the gas pedal on anything of that sort. If you miss it, you miss it, and you will not get the replays or access to this information that will change your life. Last time people slept on that 4-day intensive about the stocks and the crypto, and look what we have happening now with stocks and crypto. It's soaring at an all-time high just because Donald Trump put his name on it. A missed opportunity is just that. Don't miss yours when it's knocking on the door. It's $197. It's 4 days with me. I'm gonna show you everything that you need to know. Okay, it's a step down from my mentorship, but you still get a lot of valuable information. Lots of valuable information. Hi, Sister Angela. Okay. Um, I came in late. I wanted to let you know I sent you the Cash App. I had a question in the email about the trade lines too. I will check them. You can ask me the question about the trade line if you want to, love. And for those who may have sent a payment over the last day or two, y'all can see by my setup I'm not here. You can clearly tell I'm in a hotel, okay? I am going to make sure that, and that's why y'all ain't been seeing me frequently. You ain't seen me in like 3 or 4 days. You might have did see me running those videos, but you didn't see me live and in the flesh, okay? That's what I will say. Um, but I'm going to get to everybody's emails and make sure everybody has their email sent to them by tomorrow evening. By tomorrow evening, okay? Just so you all know. I always ask in the description of the video to give me a couple of days, especially when I'm offering sales. Because some people pay with Zelle, some people pay with Venmo, some people pay with Cash App, some people pay with PayPal, and I go and make sure everybody got what they paid for from each platform, you know, sent to you by truly your beloved. Okay, so I have the 4-day intensive, I'm going to show you how to make a big bag. This is how I made $1 million online. You can too, if you let me teach you. If you let me teach you, okay? You got to come in. You got to come in. Do you have to come in? What? Say what? Oh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Yes, I'm not at home. I'm in a hotel, and my son's like, "Look, I gotta get in there." I have that. Let me tell y'all about the mentorships. Okay. Um, I did tell y'all that my mentorships now moving forward, they've always been high ticket mentorships. I've just come by here and try to offer y'all some bona fide discounts so that you guys can get in, whether it be me taking a portion from my mastermind, my 12-month program, and choosing to sit with y'all for 8 weeks, for 12 weeks, for 6 months, okay? At a discounted price, not because anything that I'm offering you is discounted, but because I want to make sure that no man is left behind. And I want to make sure that I am not um, looking from a sky level when I should be looking at a high level, if that makes sense. Okay? It keeps me humble. It allows me to serve people. I absolutely love serving people. I absolutely love changing your financial forecast. That was the very thing that caused me to lose my first son, poverty. So I hate that demon and I hate that spirit. And that's why I show up. So all my mentorships that I'm getting ready to name y'all in the next 4 minutes, if you taking advantage of any of the above that I have mentioned, including the mentorships at the price point that I am offering it to you, you can always buy it at a later time. That will never be a problem. But you will not pay a discounted price. You will pay me full price. Okay? So all four of these mentorships that I'm getting ready to offer you, I am taking and availing my time to teach another group, a government, a body of people how to do what God has blessed me to do so that we have more boots on the ground. We have more people buying properties together. I just seen another young lady today pitch up with somebody and go buy them some land in real life. I could not be more happier. I could not. That's what I'm talking about, girlfriends. Let's go. Brothers, aunties, cousins, we have to do for us what we have been trying to get man to do for us. But cursed is the man that maketh flesh his strength. We get cursed when we start looking for mankind to do something for us. God is our source and our resource. And when he tell you to do something, you better do it because he know what you don't know. When he give you an opportunity, you better take it because he know what you don't know. And trust me, you cannot say, well, I didn't have it. No, no, no. He know exactly what you got. Nobody scrolls by here on coincidence. No. I be knowing exactly who I'm talking to when I'm talking. You don't scroll by my channel on coincidence. You scroll it by divine assignment. Every single morning I pray for you. Every morning. I pray that I may be able to fulfill my assignment. And I pray that God would send those who I am predestined to help. If you be hard headed and disobedient, you have to answer God, not me. But every time I show up, it's divinely assigned. Okay? My mentorships, I have the government contract. You want to learn how to go get your big, 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 big money bag back? Government contracts is going to be where it's at. Right now, you can offer a government contract for anything. I offer AI services, coaching, consulting. Guess what the government also buy? Credit. They're giving $1 trillion away to help people get out of debt. That's all government contracts is. Can you fulfill a service for us? We may have women or children or women with, men with children who don't know how to get themselves out of a repeated cycle? Can you come in and teach our students? Can you come in to our event? I mean, they be very lucrative. I can teach you the government contract game, and you can turn around and go get a government contract to teach government contracts, because that's a whole nother lucrative. They want people to know. They want women to know. They want minorities to know. They want veterans to know. They want the LGBT community to know. We got $1.9 trillion available for y'all. They want them to know. Okay? And there's not a lot of people out here telling. So they will pay you to go tell. They will pay you to go into underprivileged, undeserved communities and become the community bank for small business owners in your community. They will pay you, and they pay real good and real well. I'm talking about millions of dollars for a month's worth of work that you don't got to do. So it is a way to do business with the government where you ain't got to step up and show your face. It's called the middleman method. I will teach you every method, all government contracts, the right government contracts to go after, especially right now. Give you the whole 9 yards, give you the whole juice. And you can't say, well, I don't know if government contracts work. Yeah, you seen it work. I didn't show you that they just sent my husband a $19 million contract for transportation, which I'm going to talk about in 1 minute. $19 million. Sent me a $60,000 purchase order to go find them some food. Okay, government contracts 997 is going to be the final call on that. I'm not going to bother y'all, press y'all about it. You can be like my clients who landed them $50,000 in government contracts in 30 days or less. This one is the only one that comes with a guarantee. I guarantee that if you don't land your first contract 2 weeks from starting a course to 90 days, I will give your money back. Okay, that'll be you'll learn a free skill and get your money back. So I'm gonna help you get your contract. Okay. Also have Let's Do Kingdom. Let's Do Kingdom is a mentorship for kingdom minded believers. In this group, I'm gonna give you every single thing that I have to give. Why? Because God said give it. From trust to LLCs to funding to business credit to building your business to using insurance policies to become your own family organization or community bank. I'm going to give it to you all. I'm not just going to give it to you in a physical sense either. I'm going to line it up with biblical scripture, line upon line, precept on precept. How did Solomon get wealth? We're going to break down his blueprint. How did Joseph get wealthy? We're going to break down a blueprint. Okay. How did God start businesses during famines? We're going to break down a blueprint. But this is where you get crypto, you get stocks. You want to go in and get you a 100,000, don't miss $1 million moment, never again. Okay. Donald Trump just announced that he was um, advertising some certain cryptos. In 2 hours, that bad boy went up to a month's worth of revenue. So what it normally takes them a month became the value in 2 hours, literally, by him announcing, just announcing, literally, hey, America's gonna be crypto capital of the world. And yeah, XRP and Bitcoin and Solana and some of these other ones are great. Hint, hint. And things went crazy. Okay. So how to make wealth from websites, all of that stuff is in there. So much stuff. You're gonna get more stuff in Let's Do Kingdom than any other mentorship. The other mentorships solely have what its specific niche is. Government contracts, we're gonna stick to that. Do we talk about funding and stuff like that? Yeah, because you're gonna need it. Do we talk about how you can actually win $1 million contract and then get it factored to you, get your money to you ahead of time? Yeah, we'll talk about all that. We're gonna go over all of that. I'm gonna help you land your contract. Okay, but Let's Do Kingdom, you get it all. Why? Because what God has given to me, I give back to Him. And those that are in that program will be receiving that, including the trade lines. Some trade lines, the opportunity, hey, you guys might want to go buy this trade line for $50, $100. Turn around and sell it, make you some money. Because that's what I do in my mentorships. We work together, not against each other. Okay, so I have Let's Do Kingdom. It is $9.97 as well. As well, I got the Gov Money. It is $997. Originally 5,000 for a discount. Why we on live? $1,997. Okay, so I have Let's Do Kingdom. I have the government contracts, transportation. If you want to get started in the transportation space without ever having to touch any lick of fleet, start it on paper. Get these government contracts, pay somebody to do the work, and you get a big, 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 nice payout for you connecting the two, the government with the middleman. Okay, that's the way I'm gonna say that without saying too much. So, excuse me, you get how to start you a six-figure side hustle using non-CDL transportation, how you can pass this on, build this up for your future man child, for your daughter, for your spouse that's incarcerated, you want them to come home with something, for the single mom that just need to make extra money so that they can make it during these tribulations that we going through, okay? Now let me stop using tribulations because we ain't seen that yet, but during these heartache and hardships, there's ways to make money. So it doesn't matter what stage you at, what level you at. We're gonna show you how to make money. Multiple ways to make money. Doing MCDOT numbers is a $5,000 per deal type of situation. You're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn dispatching, freight brokering, load board. You're gonna learn all of that. And then you're gonna get dressed to go do business with the government. And last but never least, we have dealer license where you can actually go buy cars for the low $200, selling bad boys on marketplace because they are dealer license. You can turn around and go sell it to Audi. You can go turn around and sell the vehicle to Honda. Dealership license. Okay, so if you want to make $10,000 a month just in the transportation, non-CDL transportation space, then $997 final call on that. My husband said, when you stop yours, stop mine. And I got Let's Do Kingdom. I got the transportation, non CDL transportation, land makers. That was the last one. If you want to learn how to buy land for dirt cheap and you need mentorship, some people bought the recording from me, some people bought the guide and still like, I really don't even know what to do with this. I have a mentorship for 12 weeks. We buy land together, we scale together. I give you websites and platforms where you can buy homes and land for $300, turn around and sell it for $2,000. Okay, a hell of a profit. I got all the juice in the sauce for that. That is what I have for you, beautiful people. I love y'all. I told y'all I wasn't going to be here long. If you are going to take advantage of any opportunity, you might want to do it while we on live. Is there any questions for me? I got about 2 minutes before I go. Hopefully, I can answer them for you. Okay? If you don't say nobody didn't love you. Because every time I show up, it's in love. Every time. Stop eating your seed. Seed is meant to be planted, invested. Food is meant to be eaten. Okay? But don't you gotta use money to buy food? You use money to make you more money so you can have food sufficiently for all seasons at all times. All right, y'all. I love y'all. If y'all interested over here on Instagram, go ahead and hit the inbox because you cannot see the same information that they're seeing on the screen. But I'll get you all taken care of. Okay, with that being said, good night and I love you. Love you, and I will be investing soon in my fund or on the chokehold. Exactly why I need you. Hey, Dr. T, can you check my messages on here? I will check your messages. Let me check it now while I'm here because I can see that here. I just saw it. I will definitely try to reach back out to you. I'm on a rescue mission out here. Just got through burying my auntie, and there's another family member with some urgent needs that needs some intervention. But I will get to you as soon as I can. Okay. That being said, love y'all and have a good night. And I'm always praying. But I will try to find time. It's trying here. That's why I'm in and out here as much as I can. But I didn't want y'all to miss out on this. Okay, but I will definitely get back to you and try to figure out a time, something like that that I can get to you. All right. With that being said, I love y'all and I'll see y'all next time. All right. No questions over here. I will see y'all next time. Okay.